All right, we are live streaming. Let me pull up my terminal. And then, there we go. Bring up my editor. And bring up my browser. Restore that. Should be able to go. I think we're going to look into Twitter and something else API. Let's figure this out. That's not running. That makes sense because we want to do npm run dev. What was that? Missing script. Ah, that's right, because that is not a script. In fact, we're just running the thing. So we have do it. Cool. npm run do it. Does the thing, doing some fetch stuff, doing some stuff, getting some headers, 404 not found. Cool. So let's see where we are here. Essentially what we're doing is we're trying to get this API, maybe? We're creating... Okay, I think... That's right. That's right. We are trying to hit the Reddit and Twitter APIs today. Okay, where are we going to go with this today, right now? So one thing that I was wanting to figure out is if I can, let's do X launch, start up an X server so that I can maybe get Cypress going. We've got Cypress. Let's see. Oh, there we go. That's what I want. Yes, allow access, please. There we go. Okay. Let's see if we can run Cypress. And run PW. I was going to try and do some stuff. Let's see if we can follow the Cypress docs to get this set up. Docs. Okay, let's look for WSL. Will WSL2. Okay. First, install that. Next, we need to have X server, which I believe download as PDF. That's not it. I think I have that. No, there we go. I think I have this installed. Pretty sure I do. Pretty sure I do. I don't know. Got that installed. And then you can set the settings to your preference, but on the page that lets you enable settings, be sure to select disable access control. That's what I did not do. Exit. Yes. Okay. Let's try that one more time. X launch. Next. Start no client. No access control. Disable server access control. That's it. Finish. Okay, hopefully that worked. In your bash RC. Got to do this guy now. This is always fun. Let's cancel that. Let's nano bash rc. Head down to the bottom. Xterm. Cool. We had to set that. And then confirm display has been set. Cool. After the display line, we're also going to have to do this. So we'll do that now. Oops. Okay, and then now your user needs to be granted sudo dbus without needing to enter the password. To do so, use the blah, 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 blah. An editor that launches. Okay. Try that. Save that. Hit source dot squiggly slash dot bash rc. Password. Cool. Now we should be able to continue this. Hopefully this is not going to be too secret. I don't think so. Cool. We got that right. Okay. Next thing, we already did that. And then now, let's see. Yeah. And generally after export. Okay. Now your user needs to be granted access without do so. Blah, blah, blah. Cool. We do that. Yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to do. I should probably read. In the editor that launches, add the following. Place your username with your username. You can get from who am I. Okay, let's do that. Who am I? Austin. Cool. Let's do that. Let's go back here. Let's copy this, and we'll do Austin paste X Y enter. And I think that's it. Go to control panel. No, we still got to do this stuff. Ugh. Okay. Control panel. Control panel. System security. System and security. No, maybe just security. How about just firewall? Firewall. There you go. Windows Defender. Firewall. And then we need to go to inbound rules, which is somewhere. Gosh, this part's a pain. Allow an app or feature. There we go. I think that's where I wanted to get to, maybe. And look at this tiny picture that you can't actually read anything. Maybe change settings. Sorry, y'all can't see what I'm actually doing. Who's following me today? Big Loud Jeff. Big Loud Jeff. What is up, Big and Loud and Jeff? I hope I'm reading that correctly, because it could be by Glowed Jeff. And if that's the case, your glow is looking wonderful today, sir or madam. Jeff. Keep it safe, stick to Jeff. Okay, so I just need to do one more thing and then we can actually start sharing my screen. I need to find this. Select program and click on next on this path. Browse and select path VCX. Okay. Oh gosh, this is the sort of thing that you do once and then you forget how to do it and then you get a new computer and you don't remember how to do it again. Let me see if just by chance I've got this working where it's going to fire up Cypress. And in the meantime, which it doesn't look like it's going to, we're going to keep going. So inbound rules. Can I allow another app? No. Where is... Ugh, this is the worst. All right, so let's just... So it doesn't look like a totally boring stream. Let's bring this guy in. I need to... I don't know if I should be showing this stuff. I feel like maybe there's stuff on my computer that I don't necessarily want to show. Core network. Allow apps and features. Yes. I want to. Firefox. Home group. Which ones are unset? Media center. Performance. Remote. I don't see it. That's so annoying. All right, well, for Jeff, we're going to try and move on out of this Cypress stuff. And what we're going to try and do instead is now I have access to a number of different things. So I have access to, what is my email server? I think it's sendpulse.com. And I'm going to log in. I'm going to grab my email and password. Send pulse, please. I'm going to log in off screen just to be a little bit safer. Probably going to accidentally show my credentials. Oh, gosh. Okay. Please confirm I'm not a robot. There you go. I'm not a robot. Would a robot do this? And click all these fire hydrants? I don't think so. It's a little girl in a red jacket that kind of looks like a fire hydrant, though. I'm not going to lie. And logging in. And logging in. And logging in. Still logging in. All right. In the meantime, while that gets set up, that we need so that we can actually mail some stuff. So I have my utils. I've got my emailer. I'm set up with Node Mailer, which is pretty awesome. I'm going to have to change these things to my... here we go. I'm logged in. Gosh, that was really slow. I'm going to have to set up these SMTP stuffs so that I can actually send emails. And then we'll send an email. I'll send an email to you, Jeff, if you want to share your email. Maybe not in the chat. I don't know. It's up to you. Okay. Let's pull this guy back up here. We got our email sender. We want to look at SMTP information. I've got, let's see, sending limit per hour, 50 emails. 50 emails per hour. That's not a lot. Oh, well. I would not like notifications, please. SMTP settings. Here we go. Let's go ahead and hide some of that stuff too. Cool. So we're going to come here. I'm going to set up my SMTP information to use that. Don't mind sharing that. Okay. Port is kind of weird because they're telling me it's this, but it could be one of these two, 465 or 587 as well. We'll see. Okay, and then I have a login user and password. Okay. I'm going to make sure that I have, I'm doing this correctly. So in order to send an email, let's see, to send an email, send a post request to that. Okay. That's actually a lot easier than doing the whole SMTP thing. SMTP. Interesting. Instead of configuring it. Okay, that's kind of cool. I'm still going to try and set this up with via SMTP credentials though, so that's not actually very helpful. And then what I need to do is go to my .env. Let's hope cloaking is still enabled. Kind of. Probably should have checked that off screen, but that's okay. It flashed there. I mean, no, it didn't flash. It's totally, don't worry about it. So let's do smtp user equals, and then smtpp pass equals, and then I'm going to copy that information so y'all aren't going to be able to see it. And let's paste that. And let's paste that and hit save and close that. Now, SPF record. I have to add SPF records to my DNS configuration. But we can come back over here. Let me add that to my DNS record while I'm waiting. We'll throw this guy back up here so we've got it available. Okay, I'm going to add a new text record to my DNS. Where is it? There we go. Got that content. Got at symbol. And I think I can hit save on that. Cool. All right. SMTP. I believe that's kind of sort of ready. Email key. Auth is going to be, let's see, options. Yeah, this should work. Auth, we're going to put the user and the password. And I'm going to grab the doot SMTP user. And then we'll do the same with the pass. And that's actually going to be, oops. Cut that out. Use that. There we go. Username and password for smtp.pulse.com. Okay. Let's hope that that mailer is working. If it is, I should be able to send myself something. Merp we don't need anymore. Oh no. Oh gosh. I need to stop streaming. Node env equals, I'm gonna set this to, oops, what am I gonna set it to? Production, actually, what am I doing? Let's just get rid of that. I'm gonna set this, so node env is production. I'm just gonna set this to true. That way we know that we're actually going to send this email, and I'm going to try and email myself now that I've got that set up. What do we got? We've got the URL, we've got the data. This is like, let's go add a section to our application called like setup. And then we're going to close that off down here. Just as a little separator. Now this is writing content, so I'm going to close that. That makes it easy for me to finish all that off. I'm going to open this one up, and I'm actually going to try and send myself, I don't really care if you guys see my email. I'm going to try and send myself an email right now. Let's see. Okay. Yep, that didn't work. Sorry, Cypress. Let's do npm run do it. In theory, this should be going out to my website, grabbing the contents of my blog post and bringing it back. But we are getting SMTP connection is not working. Response, sender domain is not valid. I wonder if that's where we're actually, no, the mail. I wonder if that has to do with the host being, let me see, what did I have before? No, that maybe should work. Okay, let's look up node mailer documentation. And they may actually have, let's see, usage. SMTP transport is what I want to set up. Create transport. I believe that's what I'm doing. Yep, creating a transport. And so maybe you could use a connection URL instead of an object. Pass up as a protocol of URL. Okay, that's kind of cool. I might do that. Let's see. Okay. And then let's see. It's an object that defines the connection data. See below for details. So for the connection data, we need finds the authentication method below. So we need port, host, and auth. And we have port, host. I don't know if I need this. And then we have our auth. And then what is the auth? TLS options, connection options, debug, security, pooling, proxy. Okay, let's try maybe a different port. Let's try 587, which is going to be the insecure port. $475. That should probably be 465. All right, but I think maybe that should work. Let me maybe like double check this domain. Is that gonna? Yeah, that's SendPulse's domain for sure. Okay, let's try this. Do it. This is going to be fetching my blog post, getting information, and throwing an error. Sender domain is not valid. Weird. Allow self-signed certificates, authentication type. Authenticate defaults to login, username and password. I have that. Returns an error, then something is not correct. Okay, something is not correct. So what I may do though is maybe send this as the post request instead. That might actually just be easier. So let's try that. We are essentially exporting exporting one function that does this sort of thing. Mailer sets up a new transporter, return. I might try this. I might try this instead of fussing around with this mail thing. Let's close that. Let's do this. If we're going to email to that, we're going to do this. We basically can do a totes.post. I think so. You can do totes.post to that API endpoint. That's going to make an HTTP request, post request, request parameters, post request parameters, email array parameters. Can we get an example? Okay, there we go. Okay, we're going to try this. Send that. Post request. We're going to send JSON. This is going to be the JSON that we're sending. I have no idea what that is, but let's try. Subject is the male subject. HTML is the male HTML. Text from whatever. Austin. We'll send that too, and we will send this to, oh, I can already just send a list of recipients. We're going to send to the email too, which means we don't have to do a loop. And we'll try this. And I think maybe I want to await that. All right, we'll try this one more time. I'm not even waiting for a response, but we'll know if it works if this doesn't error, which it did. Fetch 401 unauthorized. Right, because I probably need to include, yeah, my authentication stuff. It's an email parameter. Okay, how do I actually authenticate this request? Get total amount of sent emails, get information about specific email, list of emails. No mention about authentication. Cool. All right, let's try API description. We do have a Node.js wrapper, which is kind of nice. Reference API.sendPulse. We are posting to that. Authorization. Here we go. Access. The authorization process requires a personal key for signing each further API request. The necessary parameters to obtain a key can be found in the private account settings. No, don't go. Please don't go. Please don't show my auth information. Let's open in a new window and drag that sucker over before anyone can steal my auth keys. Okay. Account settings, API. Okay. Let's go env. We'll try this. We'll try the mail ID and mail secret. Cool. Copy that ID. Burp. Paste that in there. Copy that. Paste that in there, hit save, close that. Now I've got those available, but how do I actually use them? Authorization. To get the key, you have to send a post request to here. Grant type has to be client credentials, client ID, client secret. Okay. Cool. I guess then we get an access token. Too many requests. Cool. Okay. So we have to do 2 requests back to back. We're going to go here. We are going to say const something equals Yeah, we'll get that. We have to do a post request to this URL. And we need to send headers. Headers where we have the authorization. I imagine. Oh, no. We just send the data like this. Cool. Right. We send something that looks like this. It's going to be JSON. That's going to get us our stuff back. This is going to be, let's see, I need some, where is it? Process.env. Okay. Sure, we'll put it down here. I need to say const mail ID equals process.env.mail ID. And then we also need the mail, what's it called? Secret. Secret. There you go. And there you go. And then we're going to say the response is going to look, if the request is successful, you receive a response like this, which is going to give us an access token, token type. So we're going to say access token, pull that off the response. And then once we have that, I think we should be able to send an authorization header, authorization, and then that's going to be a bearer. Throw in our access token. Maybe this will work. We'll see. Hit that request one more time. Going to get the fetch from my website. Comes back with the 401 unauthorized. Okay. Okay. Authorization, sample key, authorization bearer, yeah. Valid for 1 hour and does not require additional requests for each operation. Okay. Damn, you can make 500,000 requests on the free plan to get your token. All right, well, let's see what we get back here. I'm pretty sure, let's see. Console log, my access token. Let's see what we've got. Undefined. Okay, that makes sense. That should be defined. That should be defined. Boo, that's kind of annoying. It's gonna be hard to do that without leaking credentials. Let me pull this over to the side really quick. All right, let's hit that. Let's pass in that. And let's run this one more time. Undefined. What the heck? Oh, I think I know what the problem is. Because I'm a dummy. Obviously, this will be a DOI first. This needs to be a promise that we await, and then this should have data. Doi, and then we'll do access token is going to be data.access token. Where's my TS help on that? Doi. Oh shoot, am I logging? Okay. Still an error. We are sending a bad request now. Authenticated, but a bad request. Okay. Moving on. Don't need this API. I need the SMTP API to send an email. Man, this is not a great example of an API, if you ask me. Okay, so I need to send a serialized object with email data. Looks something like this. I don't know. Let's just send this, right? Let's even do, instead of sending JSON, let's do actual body of JSON, JSDOM, JSON.stringify my data. I'm going to actually send from the example to myself from the examples. If this is a bad, all right, what are you gonna tell me? Bad request. Maybe I should actually log the error. So let's do that, and then we'll do .catch, and we will get the response, and then we'll get console log. No, we'll return r.json. Then console log that sucker. Whoa. That's R and R error. Fine, whatever. All right. Log this bad boy. Give me this luscious error. That's not what I wanted. Is that? No, that is totally what I... Merp. Return error.json. Burp. I don't know. Maybe I can do that. Merp. Do it. Do the thing. Why are you not logging my stuff? Oh, no, it should totally be going totes post, and then in the event of an error, we should be catching here. Are we even getting this far? We are not getting this far. Okay, so we're getting this is erroring out. That's what's going on. Cool. Cool. So this guy's having an error. Post request dot catch. We're gonna say on that error, return that error dot JSON, and then console dot log. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Error.json is not a function. Okay. I can deal. Text. Error.text is not a function. All right. I don't know. This is just gonna do the same thing I've been seeing. No, it's not. Cannot do structured data of indeterminate value. Where's, oh, there's my console log. Okay, bad request. Response, bad request. Where is my, what is the information? Why is the request bad? It's a response object. I should have something. Console log merp. Merps. That's not even going to be helpful. Let's see. Return. We have a response object. That console log. Yeah, error dot body. I don't think that's gonna work. Undefined text is undefined. Response body is undefined. Response JSON is undefined. The response object itself. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Return error.cause. This is not a response object. It's an error with the cause of response object. Cool. So we're going to return that, console log that, and then going to continue going. It's going to error at some other point later on, but we should get unsupported grant type. Error description. The authorization grant type is not supported by the authorization server. Hint, check all required parameters have been provided. Message, the authorization grant type is not provided by the authorization server. Okay. A little bit of progress. What's this? Oh yeah, cool. Can... I don't like that. Recipe I. Let's go. Authorization. Has to be equal to client credentials. Which I have here. This is defined. This is defined. Do I have the URL wrong? No. Don't. Wish they would have an example. My secret, your secret. Ha! Also, it's not access token. Snake case. It's access underscore token. Not that that matters now because I'm still getting an error here. So, I don't know. Am I sending text? I want to return the JSON. Let's do that. Let's try it one more time. Let's see if different formatting is going to help. Error, unsupported grant type. Okay. Well, send pulse. I don't know what else to do with you. So that's a bummer. It's a real kick in the pants. Okay, let's try SMTP then. Let's go back to SMTP. Set that. Let's cut all that out. Email 2 needs to come up here. Burp. Yeah, that's fine. So we've got all the people we want to email stuff to, and I want to send an email with node mailer, which I have here somewhere. General options, port, host, auth, and auth method. Defaults to plain. So I don't know, maybe I'll try this one. But we'll try that. Error connect ehost unreachable. Probably not the right number. Let's try that. Sender domain is not valid. All right, let's open that in a new window. Let's see if I can get this sorted out. SMTP settings. Host is definitely correct. Port is one of all of these. Definitely not that one. One of any of those. I mean, I guess I could do this. And then I definitely have the login and the password. Let's try this guy then. Pool config, sure. It's going to be SMTPS, my username is that, my password is that, my domain is that. I don't know about pool. And let's try that. Oh. No, sender domain is not valid. Boo! Boo, send pulse. All right, well, I'm not going to figure that out today. So if that's the case, we'll close off that, and we are going to get back into. I think we wanted to publish to Reddit last time, right? We had some APIs. We wanted to work with the Reddit API, which we have there. Cool. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there and close those off. And we'll go there and there. Get those all in one line. I like that better. Hacker News. Hacker News is on Firebase, huh? So let's see if we can post to Reddit. Nothing else is going to run. Got our information. Going to run do it. I'm expecting an error since nothing has changed since the last time we did this. Cool. We have a 404. Let's check out this Reddit API. So maybe there's an example. Post link to Reddit API. API documentation. Yeah, that's where I just was. That's not helpful. Post a link to the Reddit API. Post to Reddit using API. Cool. One of those should get it. Okay. Is caption needed? I don't know. Submit a link to Reddit. Getting authenticate. Okay. You know, for getting an authentication token for Reddit is complicated. If you have a business plan, follow this for personal, navigate to Reddit apps, which I should have set up already. GitHub repo. Cool. Welcome back. Package TS node TypeScript.env snoo wrap. That's right. That is the Reddit API package, but we're trying to do this from scratch. So let's look at this source code. We've got some source. This is going to do an XHR request. And I'm going to have a URL. Okay, create query string, request error, SAS code error, function no op, try parse JSON. I like that. That's a good little utility. Parse headers. Let's see. String split, filter, reduce, index of that. Okay, so we're going to do a raw request on some options. Parse URL is that, or URL dot resolve. Huh. I'm not familiar with URL.resolve. Options base URL and options the URI. Okay. Parse URL.search equals query strings from the object. Final URL, XHR request. Makes a GET request. Authorization. Okay, so we need a bearer token of type. Wait, no, if we have a bearer, we set it to bearer. Otherwise, we set it to basic with the username and password BTOA. Okay. So snoo wrap request handler. Okay. This is a lot. This is a lot to figure out. That's my link. That's my subreddit. Bonus. That's not super helpful. It is not super helpful. Is a caption needed? This is the same as this one. Necessary security. Is caption needed? Submit post. Okay. If needs capture is true. Submitting the actual link. Okay. So once that is sent, we get the information and we say value equals API post, Reddit post, REST controller, and the method post, public list, submit, valid request, service.submit post. That is my service Reddit template.submit post. This is killing me. I have an idea though. Let me see. If I no, that won't work. What this is doing is not actually, this is just like creating all right, let's see what we've got here. Let's see what we've got. I want to Reddit post to the API / submit. Do we have API / here? Submit? No. All right, Reddit API. Let me get authenticated. Authentication, mod hash is not required. Authenticated is owed. Authored, authenticated. Mod hash is a token that the Reddit API requires to help prevent that. Mod hashes can be obtained via the API / me.json call or in the response data of listing endpoints. The preferred way to send mod hash in is to include an X mod hash custom HTTP header with your request. Okay. Which means I just haven't been reading. But we need to do headers. We need to send mod hash, and then we have to include that. If I get this, I need to, let's do R1 something equals API / submit / or API / me.json. Identity returns the identity of the user. Okay, this might help. Create First, you need application ID, secret, information is going to go from here, clicking your developer, create an app. Cool. Authorization. Here we go. In order to make requests to Reddit's API via OAuth, you must acquire an authorization token either on behalf of a user or for your client. To act on behalf of a user, the user has to let Reddit.com know they're okay with your app performing private message. In order to do so, website, API authorization, client, okay. In order to do so, your website or app should send the user to the authorization URL. Okay. I'm going to try this on my end, and I need to replace the client ID with my Reddit client ID. Oh no, I've lost the URL. Copy that. Paste that there. Copy my client ID. Oh, you son of a gun. Grr, let's take you one more time. Paste that there. Broke Reddit. I have no idea what I'm doing. State equals random string. Bad request. Grr. Okay. Okay, I think this is what I need to do. How do you use it for a page that's friendlier to small screens? No. We're going to try this. I'm going to copy this into here. I'm going to actually format this correctly. And then let's see, Reddit API authorization client. I don't think it's a problem that I include my client ID here, so I'm just going to toss that in there. And response type, okay. Client ID, the client ID generated during registration. Got it. Response type, code for implicit grants. See below. Okay, response type, code. State, a string of your choosing. You should generate a unique, possibly random string for each authorization request. This value will be returned to you when the user visits your redirect URI after allowing your app to, okay. I don't think that actually has to be random, but we do have some spaces here that need to be removed. Cool. Stays random string, sure, why not? Redirect URI. I don't know. AustinGill.com, whatever. The redirect URI is specified during registration. Okay. I actually don't remember what URI. Cool. Got it. AustinGill.com, sure. Duration, temporary or permanent? Permanent, baby. Permanent. And the scope, a space separated list of scope strings. All bearer tokens are limited in what function you must explicitly request. See our automatically generated API docs. That's what I was just looking at. Yep. Scope values. Sure, all of them. Why not? I don't know. We're going to do all of them. Scope string. Get rid of all these spaces. And that is, make sure I got that right. And all bearer tokens are limited. You must explicitly request a space-separated list of scope strings. Okay, so not quite an array. We'll see. I think this needs to be HTTPS ://, but then this would need to be URL encoded. Encode URI. Nope. Nope. Encode URI component. There we go. Okay. Maybe this is what I need to hit. Gonna ask me to log in. That's a good sign. Bad request. The redirect URI parameter is invalid. The redirect URI parameter is one of the only ones I actually felt kind of confident about, so that's kind of not good. Let's try that. Invalid redirect URI parameter. Is there an example? Solve label scopes. User authorization URL. They will be shown. Press play or count. Okay, let's try just the first part. You send an invalid request. Invalid client ID. That's unfortunate. Okay. Oh, shoot. I think I see what the problem is. Let's try this one then. Okay. This is my client. Paste that. Copy that. Paste that there. Okay. Maybe copy this. Maybe this will work. Ha! It worked. Okay, cool. Let's try this one more time. I'm going to... Let's see. Let's delete this app. Yep, let's delete that. Let's remove that. Remove that. Update app. Cool. Let's replace this guy. And what do I want? Identity, edit, flare, history, my subreddits. I want to be able to submit, basically. That's all I really need to do. Copy that. Post that into my Reddit. Allow for that to post on my behalf. Only need to do that once. Can get rid of it now. Cool. Now. Now let's see what we can do here. It should be authorized. I think. Okay, returns the identity of the user. Right. Right, because I've authorized that app, now it should be able to post on my behalf, but there's no way for it to know who I'm logged in as. Okay, let's see. Getting started. Yeah, I got all that stuff. Authorization. I've got the authorization. Token retrieval. Allowing the user to authorize your application. Redirect URL. If the user chose structure to redirect your registered redirect URL. The redirect URI. I'll have information below. Script parameters. Okay. Don't really need that. Retrieving the access token. This is what I want. If you didn't get an error, say value text out, make a post request with code. Wait. Make a post request with code. A one-time use code that may be changed or exchange for bearer token. All right. I think I was supposed to keep that code. Let's do this. Let's do that. Allow that. It's going to redirect me. And I've got my code. Cool. Okay, that is interesting. I'm gonna throw that in. Let's see. Let's go Reddit code equals that. Okay, retrieving the access token. Now that I've got that, authorization is basic auth. To retrieve your access token. Send post request with a code to the following URL to retrieve your access token. Include the following information in your post data, not as part of the URL. Okay. Easy enough. To what URL? Right, we want to get this access token. API v1 access token. Interesting. API v1 access token. And then I need to send the user client a password for the client secret. Okay. Okay, this is complicated. Header authorization. Post request, send the headers. Authorization token is going to be basic. User is the application client. And the client secret. All right. Let's do const Reddit. What do I have? Reddit client. Reddit client and Reddit secret. Process env Reddit dot Reddit client. Reddit secret. Okay. Cannot redeclare. Do I have those declared? I do. Okay. Don't need you guys. Cool. And now the payload. has to be something like this. This. Body is that. Grant type code is my code, which, let's see, we're going to come down here. We're going to say Reddit code equals, const Reddit code equals whatever I got back from that value, which I'm going to pull out of the process.env, env dot Reddit code. We're going to say, yeah, that's fine. And we need to put that there. Reddit code. And then my redirect URI is the value that I had set before, which is this guy. Sure. We can try this. We can see if this is going to work. How are we feeling about that? Let's try. Let's try this out. Fingers crossed. Didn't work. No surprise. 401 unauthorized. Okay. My guess is that we need to match this BTOA. Yeah, auth bearer is going to be something like this. Let's go ahead and make that lowercase just in case. And then we can say this part is that. This part is that. BTOA. Node BTOA doesn't want to work. Node BTOA. BTOA ATOB module does not export programmatic interface. It only provides command line utility. If you need to convert, blah, 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 blah. Solution posted here doesn't work. Non-ASCII characters, plan to exchange basic. Blah, blah, blah. In order to make it work, you have to mark the input as text binary. Something like that. Okay, which means we need to define a function. Mail totes BTOA. Sure. Let's go here. I'm just gonna export function BTOA equals export function BTOA takes string, return that from the string. Type of string. Okay, cool, good enough. Okay, let's go. BTOA should be defined now. Cool, close that. Let's try and run it. We've got 401. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I'm proven that this is working. Console log. Let's not do the Reddit client. Let's just do merp, merp, and merp. That is going to output this. And then if we go to the console, we should be able to back that out. Maybe bump it in a little bit. And out. There we go. That's the right size. And let's do ATOB. Okay, that is working correctly. So I have my authorization headers being sent correctly. Authorization. HTTP basic authorization. The password for a confidential client is the secret. The password for non-confidential clients is an empty string. All right, let's see if we can get some information on the error itself. Do 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. X moose is majestic. I have no idea what that is. Oh, error message is unauthorized, right? So let's do .catch error. And then we will return the error.cause .json, and then we will .then console log that and see what we get with that. Undefined message, unauthorized error 401. And nothing else to help. Error unauthorized. Okay. So. Boy, this is a lot of work to save myself a couple of moments of posting to Reddit. Classic developers. All right, fine. We're going to try maybe Twitter next. Let's do it. Let's move on to Twitter. Okay, create a project for... I want to post things to Twitter. Project name is going to be... Node tweet. Node tweet, sure. Project helps you organize. Okay, yep. Next, use case. Building customized solutions in house. Exploring the API. Doing something else. I like that. Doing something else. Don't. This is just for us here at Twitter. It'll help create better developer experience down the road. Project description. Nunya. That's a good one. For new work and in-progress features, use it to test out changes, use for live products, yeah. Development apps are where you get your access key and token. Plus a development app. Node tweet. Node tweet or tweet node? Doesn't matter. Your changes couldn't be saved. One or more of your existing client applications is suspended. You must delete any suspended client application prior to creating new ones. Cool. Feels like something you could have told me earlier. Node tweet. View sample apps. I mean, what is... I don't know. Tweets per month. Okay, well, let's none, yeah. Let's check out the docs. Twitter API. I want to Twitter API. I want to try a live request. Creation of a tweet. Ooh, this is actually what I want. Let's clear that out. I want to check out the network traffic when I run this. Oh shoot, you know what? Yeah. I want to see the docs on that. Looks like you don't have an access token. Don't worry, clicking run, you will open the... It's not doing anything. I should probably not do this over here. Let's log into Twitter. Twitter.com. Let's go sign in. What is this? Third-party cookies blocking? Yeah, that's fine. Hey, Austin. No. Hey, Austin Gill. Hit that password. There we go. I'm logged in. That's cool. Now I need to find that page again. Developer, no. Developers.twitter.com. Developer. Developer portal. Cool. What did I do? Node tweet. Let's do settings. Account, products, billings, no. Dashboard. Here we go. Go to playground. I think that's where I was, maybe. Sure, run that. It feels like this is okay. Cool. Twitter API wants to access your Twitter account. No. Okay, let's try this. Just go to the docs. Let's see. Stream seems choppy. I'm